keeping up with our coverage of the rap beefs in the 2024s. One Kendrick Lamar, aka Candyman, has finally responded to the young new Mike Jack in his prime. Not his prime, almost his prime. I don't know. Anyway, Kendrick Lamar came out with a song called Euphoria yesterday. Set the world ablaze in arguments about shit. You either loved it or hated it. You either thought it was great or horrible. You thought it was boring or exciting. No two people think the same shit. And that's gonna be evident when we all three of us talk about this shit because we all either say the same thing or very three different things. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, so he came out with this shit. That's his response to Drake's push-ups and also the infamous AI track with Pac and Snoop. Kendrick went in on this nigga. Cole, you still a hoe. Just had to get that out there. Don't think because what he did to Drake makes what you did acceptable. No, you still a hoe. But yeah, he hurt Drake. He hurt Drake bad. He hurt Drake for 6 minutes and however many fucking seconds it was. But it was a long ass time. It was three. It was two beat changes. It was 3 beats total. It was 3 beats.
Yeah, Kendrick wrote 48 diss songs to Drake and decided he was gonna make them all at once.
Hey, look. So you understood that he made 3 diss songs at
Yeah.
the same time. I'm gonna hit you
So
with
this is why
3
this
levels
is
of.
why this is why Kendrick took uh, so long to come back because he wrote 48 different freestyles and put them all together, and and then sung one of them.
What?
He sung one of them. He he went Drake on Drake.
Hey, hey. So starting from the beginning, brought
Hmm.
this shit in with Missy Elliott. But only it wasn't the Missy Elliott. Reverse it. He didn't put his thing down, flip it, and reverse it. He
Your hood back on.
came at this motherfucker very, very strategically from the beginning. It said, C.A.M. tuba yas yit gunadvit." That's what it started. But when you play it backwards, he just hit you with everything they say about me is true. If you want to know where that reference is from, it is from the Wiz. Not the Wizard of Oz, not the Oz, the Wiz. It's the Black Wizard of Oz. Richard Pryor, when he was found out as the Wiz, everything they say about me is true. Oh my god, yeah, caught me. Yeah, yeah. Fucking genius. Out the gate. Hitting him. Then he hit this motherfucker with Teddy Pendergrass just comes on for no reason. That's Teddy, right? My latest, my
Wait, hold
greatest
on. Wait.
inspiration.
I don't get the what was the genius in that?
Uh, it was genius because that track hit, and you don't expect it to be a diss record when
No,
it
I
comes
mean
on.
the Wiz reference. I thought you were finna explain the genius
Oh,
in
the
it.
Wiz reference was genius because the Wiz was fraudulent. My bad. Yeah, if y'all don't have ever seen the Wiz, the character behind the curtain, was fraudulent. He was not, in fact, magical or special. Indeed, he was a fraud from his own hometown who came to another land who happened to just luck himself into a position of power and dominance over the people that were there for many, many years while not actually being as dominant as everyone perceived him to be. So that's the Wiz. That's who he's saying Drake is. This little Canadian boy that came to America and pretended to be something that he's not. Um, so when he come on to the R&B shit, I'm just tell you right now, I'm an R&B nigga. I like R&B. Even though I might not be sure right now that at 12 o'clock whether or not that was Teddy Pendergrass. That's Teddy Pendergrass. When he hit motherfuckers to smooth shit, it just hits different. When Jada hit Beanie with the motherfucking disco beat and killed that nigga, we accepted it. So my latest greatest inspiration is hard. But the shit he said, if superpowers get neutralized, I can only watch in silence. He's telling you that the shit that you've been doing is no longer working and you are about to be found out. Or you're being found out and it is amazing to watch or whatever. Again, tying into the weird shit. It's just great. Famous actor we once knew is now looking paranoid and spiraling. You moving like a degenerate. Every antic is feeling distasteful. Um, he's attacked, and this is one of the benefits of coming second. Pause. Um,
Pause.
but a benefit of responding, the benefit of being able to talk about what someone else has already said. And oh, you can
Pull your headphones out of your hood. Pull your headphones out of your hood.
pull your headphones out your hood. It helps with your noise canceling. So the
All
annex.
right, is this
There,
better?
a lot of motherfuckers felt a way about that AI shit, and although I liked it, some people didn't. He addressed it. Good battle rap tactic. Um, look, he just hit this motherfucker with bar after bar after bar. Yo, I calculate. You got this calculated. I can even predict your angle. I know what you finna say to me. You finna try to talk about numbers, money, whatever. That's your angle. Cool. It ain't what it is. Taking away all of the strength of an individual while while building the case for the reason why he's better. It's fucking genius is a diss song. It's fucking great. It's not a great song, but a great diss song. All this shit is
I don't
diss.
think it's a great diss song.
He
Hey,
called a nigga a
I think it's
pathetic.
fine.
He called him a
what if
pathetic master manipulator.
what if I say you finna Eminem me and then you Eminem and you still Eminem me? You don't even not do it. You don't get no credit for a motherfucker don't get no credit for that. That don't point to you grasping at straws.
You think Kendrick is grasping at straws?
Fam, if I come out and I Eminem you and then you still use all the same shit I just said in my Eminem, yes, you're grasping at straws.
I don't recall him Emineming himself. And hey, look again. I'm on
I'm
record
talking
as
about
agreeing.
Drake Eminem himself. If
And hey, look again. I am on record. Maybe not on record. I thought I agreed with him that night though. If old boy, I forget his name, would have talked about him not being able to handle mom's spaghetti and old girl sucking old boy dick. Hey, look, it sounded funny when you said it, but nah, she really did that shit and it hurt you. I muted you, by the way.
Oh, my bad. You still get the points for that.
You get a point for that shit. I'm with that.
Yeah.
I'm I'm with that. I'm with all of the insults as they come. So, pathetic mass manipulator put together spells on you now. You're not a rap artist. You a scam artist. Hopes of being accepted. Tommy Hilfiger stood out, but Fubu never had been your collection. Bam, bam. I mean,
That was a good angle.
this
I
is
fuck
an
with that one.
overture. This is an overture. Like you know how in theater they play the music that's gonna cover the thematic tones of the play that's here to come. He's hitting all the tones he's finna hit this nigga with in the overture. That's why it's the intro. It's the intro to the diss record in the diss record while he's dissing you. Just great. But hey look, the Hill figure, Fubu shit, it don't have to be true. It just gotta be believable.
but at some point we should not be able to tell that you just wrote down a bunch of hot topics from a thing and then connected them loosely with a line.
Hey, look, I don't care if you say
I
that
do.
shit witty. If you construct it in a witty way, I'm with it.
No, case in point, have you ever heard of Akeem Ali? He's very witty,
I have
but he
not
says
heard of
it's
him.
well, take time one day, just listen to him. He dope as fuck, but all of his songs sound exactly the same.
Then I might listen to two of them and be like, I got it all. But
Right.
these
So
are
that's what I'm
great.
saying. So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So at a point, I don't give a fuck how witty you are.
I mean, I get it. You know, I like the wittiness of the shit. I'm okay if you say some shit that a motherfucker has broached before, but you say it in a new and interesting way. I'm with it. I'm cool with it. Uh, his second verse on the first beat change, it was cool. He was just rapping. Uh, but he hit the motherfucker with a couple things. Once a lame, always a lame. Oh, you thought the money, power, when the fame would make you go away? Would make you go away, fam. You thought that money would make you not you. You still you. A lame. That's I like that shit. And then he said the what's the battle rap trope? Never have I ever. But I respect. I
Uh,
acknowledge it.
yeah, it's right. Like, this is
Have you
almost
you
swear to
mean
God.
have you ever?
Swear
Have you, it's
to
just like,
God.
hey, look, it's a nod from the mainstream rappers watching battle rap, but also not really like watching it. Like y'all familiar, but y'all don't know. Like it's not have you ever. It's never have I ever. Never have I ever. And then the thing. Not have you ever, but have you ever kind of works too. Have you ever walked the enemy down like with a poker face? Um, I'm gonna say no, but also I'm a reserve the fact that I don't understand all of the shit that he's saying in this song. This is Kendrick and it's layered, and I'm old and I don't have the time to dissect all this shit. But a lot of the shit's cool. I hate when a rapper talk about guns, then somebody die, they turn into nuns, then hop online like pray for my city. That wasn't the Drake line, right? That was a Meek line, right?
That wasn't a Drake. That was to everybody.
But Meek specific. I don't
Hmm.
know.
I don't recall me doing it, but I feel like that was for everybody.
I don't think you had to go at that motherfucker to do that shit. But Meek is the motherfucker talking about guns 100 miles an hour, and then when somebody gets shot in Philly, pray for my city, pray for the people, nigga. You know we just heard your last shit, right? Like I don't know. It could be. It could not be. I think it might be a fuck everybody, but more specifically, fuck that nigga. But also, I don't fuck with you neither. I don't know. I might be putting shit into it.
Hey, you
It's
missed
the
the
me
part
and
where he
me.
called that nigga gay. Huh.
Uh,
That was my favorite part when he called the nigga gay that nobody ashamed to hit.
where was you at on that one?
Like, I don't know, somewhere in the first verse, that nigga was like called that nigga Mr. Morale. He said you fabricating the family,
Oh
trying to
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah.
Mr. Morale.
Yeah, he said that was the fabricating stories on the family front because you heard Mr. Morale.
Right.
Yeah,
Read the
I
next
think
line.
yeah, you're not a pathetic math manipulator. I can smell the tails on you now. You're a rap artist. You're
Read it
not a rap
again.
art, huh?
That's it. Fabricating the family on the front. I can smell tail on you now.
Ooh,
AAIL, not ALE.
ooh. Hey, look, you might be right about that one.
Yeah, that's why that line seems so soft and so weak because nobody is actually hearing what he's saying. You
That might be
fabricating a family. We can smell the tails on you now. We can smell the butt on you now, boy. You're
mm,
fabricating a family front.
hey, you might be right about that shit. I didn't catch that one. There's a bunch I didn't catch though. Um, That second verse, the Have You Ever Played shit. It was something right after that. I'm trying to find it right now. That was crazy. Trying to pray for my city. That when we kill mother's done. Oh yeah, this shit was nuts. His daddy a killer. He want to be a junior. They must have forgot the shit they done. Dementia must run in his family, but let it get shaky and I'll park his son.
Who got Parkinson's?
Dot wrote that one.
Say what?
If don't nobody
I
got
said Dot
Parkinson's,
wrote that one.
Not wrote that one.
Yeah, Dot. Man, that was a reach. That was a reach.
That was a
if don't
reach.
nobody got Parkinson's in his family,
Mm-hmm.
that's a oddball.
Fam, that dementia and Parkinson's, fam, that shit. I thought that hit. I ain't that was reach. That shit was cold.
If don't nobody got Parkinson's in his family, it was just wordplay for wordplay's sake.
Hey, look, I don't know who got what. I don't know who he trying to call this nigga daddy. He trying to call the nigga 40 his daddy. He trying to call his daddy his daddy. He's trying to say you motherfuckers forgot that y'all is all bitches and not gangsters. You got dementia? Hey, look, I know Parkinson's ain't dementia, but I don't know it not dementia neither. And so it sound good. I'm going with it. Uh the Drake line was cool. First time I saw me a Drake, homie told me to aim it this way. I didn't point down enough. Today I'll show you I learned from those mistakes. That's showing you that it was levels to this shit, and I'm above you motherfuckers, and I'm gonna actually point at this nigga now, all the way down. Mm. Um, Rest of it was cool. I like the Pusha T line. The YNW Melly line was cold because he set it up and he told 8 bars. I'm gonna tell you in a minute. I'm gonna tell you in 8 bars, and then 8 bars later he said, I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly. But before that, 8 bars ahead, he said, I love him to death. And in 8 bars, I'll explain. That YNW Melly shit hit hard. It's cold. Uh,
I didn't get that.
oh, you know who YNW Melly is?
No.
Okay, the only reason you would know who he is because he is famous, not for making music that I know about, but because he
Killing his best
killed,
friend.
I believe it was 2 of his friends.
I only remember the one, goddamn it, that he put in the truck.
I thought it
Or
was
was
two
it
of them.
two? I mean, like it might have been two. I just remember the one the boy mama came out. Like he's a
It,
monster.
yeah. She did say he was she did say that shit, but he's on trial for killing friends or friend. I
Best
believe it's
best
friends.
friends. Best friends. Like he
That's
wasn't just this is like they had a podcast.
they were close, and yeah, shit. His trigger finger got itchy, or allegedly. I don't know because he on trial for us. I ain't gonna say he did something that he ain't do. I don't know, but that's the book on it though, and that's why that line is so hitting, so biting. Um, then he went on to say that this motherfucker wasn't black. Oh no, other one. We hate the bitches you fuck because they confuse themselves with real women. That shit was crazy.
Yeah. And then he said he's speaking for the culture. And who do you think he is?
He definitely is. Uh, so the last verse after the second beat switch, it got worse for Drake. I don't even know if I call all this shit in the second verse. I don't even got to get it all. Third verse, I just had to get to. Nigga said, nigga said, hey top, who the fuck they think they playing with? I love when niggas start talking to motherfuckers who's not finna talk back to them. Cause they finna say some crazy shit. Nigga said extortion my middle name as soon as you jump off that plane, bitch. I'm allergic to the lame shit. Only you like being famous. I feel that line. I fuck with that line. I relate to that shit. I don't want to be famous with you. Yachty can't give you no swag neither. I don't give a fuck about who you hang with. He's dismantling this nigga's power structure. Um, surprised you wanted that feature request. He's giving us information. I didn't know they saying that he was asked to be on first person shooter. It was supposed to be all three of them, but he declined because he stand on business.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Um, but then you know what? We got some shit to address. I even hate when you say the word nigga, but that's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringe worthy. It ain't got to be deep, I guess.
Yeah.
When I gotta go back and account, and I gotta listen to now when you say nigga with a with a suspicious ear, just cause,
Yeah. I think
just
you be
cause
flexing a bit.
it made me do it. I ain't gonna hold you. Uh, uh, the motherfuckers, he kept it clean. He kept it clean with the still love you, still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hand, and it won't be no threat. Hey, when nigga put you in your place, mm, that's crazy. When I see you stand by sexy red, I believe you see two bad bitches. I believe you don't like women is real competition. You might pop ass with them.
Yeah, this overkill at this point.
That's just crazy. The cease and desist on the like that record, I don't know. But what he did after that line, he said, y'all think all my life is rap? That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. And then this is, I think, was the best part and the most visceral part and the worst part for Drake. This is where it got real bad.
Yeah.
Cause this is the single, this is the single shit. I could chant this in the club. So, motherfucker said, I gotta get back to the line. Hold on. That's whole shit. I got a son to raise, but I can see you don't know nothing about that. Waking him up, know nothing about that. Telling him to pray, know nothing about that. Then giving him the tools to walk through life like day by day, know nothing about that. Teaching them morals, integrity, discipline. Listen, man, you don't know nothing about that. Speaking truth, speaking the truth and consider what's God's considering. You don't know nothing about that. Hey, look, fam. Uh, I'm a father. I know you a father. Some of those things you can't say without actually knowing and doing. Those weren't I'ma just fuck with you lines about being a father. Those was all I'm a father. I do this shit. I know what it requires. And you can't come back to me and respond with your wallet in your parenting. This was not about financial parenting. This was about fundamental parenting. And hey, look, if that's your strong suit or not, Drake, I don't know. But the way he said that shit was insulting. I take his word for it. I don't know you as a person, but I know if a motherfucker said that shit about me, I might need to hook off on that nigga personally. I'm gonna just say that shit hit, and you can't you can't shop your way out that line. You can't brag your way out that line. You got to actually put in quality time and know things about day to day fatherhood, day to day parenting. You gotta know that shit. And if you don't know that shit, what he was saying was true, was correct. That's what made it so fucking genius because you can't disprove it. It's going well, you can possibly, but it's going to be very, very difficult to disprove that particular line because you can't show us. You just gotta be it, and then know these things about being a father, being a parent, being there day to day in the life of. That's some hard shit. That's some hard shit.
You ain't no dad.
If he made you get in your son's life, you know you lost the battle, right? If he made you be a better father, you know you lost the battle. You won the the lesson part of it. You learned it. You got it. That's a victory that you should take.
What if you double down and
You know,
say
he's
fuck
saying
this
this,
kid even harder?
but if the shit he's saying hurts,
What if you double down and say fuck that kid even harder?
ooh, hey, look, then you run the risk of being a very, very particular type of artist.
Oh, so now he don't get the same rabbit points?
Oh no, you can't say I'm a bad father. Fuck them kids. No, they don't bowl well for you. Again, Rabbit didn't get them points if old boy would have done what he was supposed to have done.
That's
It
what I
would have
just
been
said.
no Rabbit.
So a motherfucker can't double down and be like, fuck them kids. You just said you're a bad father. And I'm like, fuck them kids. I don't get points for that.
Nope, not from
Oh.
me. You could say that, but it's not witty. It's not biting. It's
It's
not a
literally
thing that
witty.
makes me like, ooh, he got that
It,
motherfucker. Fuck being a good father. I don't care about that
it,
bastard. No way.
it is very
Nigga,
witty.
that's your kid though. Like
That's why
you
we
can't
laugh at
come
it
up.
now.
You say what?
I say it's very witty. That's why we laugh at it now.
Fuck them kids. When it's your kids,
They're talking
it's
about
not.
their kids when they say fuck them kids.
Yeah, it's not funny unless it's a joke. The way that it's being presented is though you're doing these things. So if you're doing these things and you say fuck these kids, oh, look, if you a great father and you are there and all the records will show, you can get that line off. Man, fuck them kids. And you can say that shit and hey, look, your record will speak for you. But if you're not that and you say that lines you don't have the credit for, you won't get off. It will be rejected. And whatever will be. Maybe you win, maybe you don't. I don't know. But I'm going with maybe you don't know. Maybe you don't do these things. So whatever response you give, I think is gonna be kind of lackluster. I don't know. I'm saying this shit. You might have some potent, powerful shit. And I'm gonna like that shit too. Full disclosure, I'm a jump sides on this beef as I see fit. 'Cause I don't really give a fuck about either one of these individuals. I ain't grew up with these motherfuckers. I met them in my latter 20s. So
Hey, hey, last week I didn't think the nigga's gonna respond at all. But
yeah, right.
I'm glad he did because now it furthers the other point I had about these niggas all in communication. Like that's why J. Cole stepped out of this shit. He called him like, "Hey fam, I'm
Finna
finna
get
start
dark.
talking. I'm finna start talking crazy. Like, all right, bro, I'm finna get out of this shit. My fame isn't as solidified as y'all's. And if y'all say some real shit about me, I might not be able to sustain it.
I ain't gonna
That
be able to handle it.
solidifies that point that I had last week that these motherfuckers are finna go crazy if they ever get into it, they have to go dark.
Hey,
That's
look,
why I
I think
postulated he wasn't never gonna respond because he has to
oh,
go dark.
he in hey look, he went dark, if you want to call it dark, because if these are lies, it's dark. If these are truths, then hey look, it is just accurate. Um Going dark though. J. Cole not wanting to engage in the darkness. I said this before. What the fuck does Kendrick know about J. Cole that J. Cole don't want everybody else to know about? Or not everybody, maybe. Maybe a person in particular, he don't want to know some shit that Kendrick know. Do Kendrick know J. Cole was a hoe on tour? Well, after he was saying he wasn't a hoe no more?
Hey, it could be as simple as motherfucker don't want his fans to know he snort cocaine.
Don't want what?
Want his fans to know he snort cocaine. It could be as
Ooh,
simple
that
as
could
that.
be a thing too. Saw a nigga
These niggas
powder
are
his
finna
nose.
tell. Yeah, these niggas finna tell real life secrets. That's what the
You ain't
fuck
know
it is. They
your
they
favorite,
have nowhere to go.
your favorite backpack racker put salt on his greens.
Yeah, they have nowhere to go
Mm-hmm.
because they're at the
You know,
pinnacle. Each are at the pinnacle of their prospective sectors. Rick
they are.
Ross, Drake, Kendrick Lamar. They're all at the pinnacle of the. So it's nothing really each of them could say other than you have shit stains in your drawers. Like they have to go completely sophomore because the usual. I have more money than you. I get more bitches than
Don't
you. It doesn't apply at this level.
right. Everybody can smack everybody with their wallet at this level.
Everybody can smack everybody's bitch. Everybody got a private jet, so it's like there is. It's not much room for separate. It's not room of
Well,
much room for separation.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say that. Somebody said that everybody ain't got a private jet, and some of
Yeah,
you
one they got a
motherfuckers.
cargo plane. I didn't even understand how that was a
None of you-
motherfucking nigga. The cargo planes are bigger than private jets. You think he didn't have that motherfucker refurbished on the inside? So inherently, if you just say I got private jet, you got a cargo plane, it's over intrinsically. But
Hey,
if
look,
you just thinking about
I
a
think that,
motherfucker who just sold a half a billion, who just signed a $500 million deal, nigga, I would think he put some seats in that motherfucker.
hey, look, hey, look,
Couple
I don't know
chairs.
what deal he signed. I think that the joke was that it's not yours solely. You put a sticker on that motherfucker when you want to fly it, but it's all y'all's. But you trying to act like it's yours. I think that was the crux of the line. But I don't know. All the niggas got more money than me.
More money, more money.
Mm, I don't know, but I think Kendrick is up in the battle. I think it's 1-0. I don't think it's a landslide at this point. I'm interested to see what Drake got to respond with. I know he got to have something. Um, I'm along the mindset also that Kendrick gonna drop another one sooner rather than later. I think he told us in this song that he had more shit to say. He was gonna put another one out. Um, so I'm waiting on that. I want to see. I want because he said that back to back. He made reference to that, and he said I'm gonna get back to that, and he never did in the song. So I'm waiting to see if there's a part two to this that he's gonna put out before the weekend hit. We'll see because I like motherfuckers that do shit like that. I like to double up on the beef, make it happen.
Look, and this nigga is so fucking predictable. I think now I went from not think he gonna reply to one what the fuck was that segment called on Johnny Carson with the hi oh with the envelope
Ew. The Swami.
the Swami. Yeah, I want to do Swami like because it's a lot of fucking cool shit from the '90s, but it's almost like you could pick out what this nigga gonna say. Like what motherfucker? You have to go like what remake did they do? All right, this lady, Sexy Red remade Usher's 1782, and this song was popular. We was wearing this. Kendrick Lamar is about to reference this. That's what I want to do. Like I want to deduce what's gonna the references he's gonna put in his next track based on how corny he is in all of his tracks.
Hey, look, we gonna find out.
They said Fubu Collections. We were supposed to go, ooh, he mentioned Fubu Collections.
You said you ain't never had no FUBU in your collection. Hey, look, I rock with it. I'm with the beef. I'm with the track. Um, I'm not listening to this shit in the club. I'm not listening to push-ups in the club. People started. People judge this shit off of. I can't listen to it in the club. Like that's what we judging battle rap off now.
I mean, that's where these
Whether or not you
motherfuckers
can
are at.
play it at a party, and I don't want to dance to a motherfucker deriding another nigga. That's dance music. Are you here still?
Yeah, I'm here. That's what these niggas
Okay.
are doing. They dancing in the club.
Mm. I gotta pay this water bill and your camera's off.
Oh, so what these motherfuckers is doing is fucking off. But yeah. So, like I said, this shit it has to deride into a level of vitriol that if a motherfucker want to keep his career, he just had to gracefully bow out, and that's what I think that J. Cole did because these niggas are at a level where saying something about his cargo plane is tentative. You could get an ooh and an ah, or motherfuckers, man, shut your dumb ass up. Like everything you can say at this level is very tentative because it's the difference of good and bad is minute. Like the difference of a $25,000 Rolex and you fucking them up is adding $100,000 worth of diamonds. You know what I'm saying? So then a motherfucker, even though now your watch has more monetary value, you get derided as being subculture because you fucked up a classic by being gaudy. So that's the level that we at. Shit is so uno reverso counterintuitive. We might not even be abreast. We don't know that if you add $100,000 worth of diamonds to a $25,000 Rolex, you've now essentially made it worthless in the eyes of watch connoisseurs.
You've
Even
made it
though
worth
now to
less than the
you, right,
100,000 that you put in and the 25 that you paid for it.
in your mind, you think that's what it's worth. In their mind, you've made it less than the $25,000 plain Jane, as they would call it.
Yep. Drake did some shit where he told us that Rick Ross' house wasn't shit. And we was like, man, your house ain't shit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, that mansion with 30 acres.
we've all seen Rick Ross' house. It's fucking amazing. I ain't gonna hold you. The shit's I I have a home. Never not nan time that I've been here have I ever thought that I could host a car show here. Never. But Drake took Rick Ross' house and was like, shitty. And we was like, yeah, it's shitty. You
Say
ain't got
my
50,000 square feet. Drake live in a castle. It's
yeah, nigga.
amazing.
You
You
mean
ain't
that
shit,
place?
bro.
That place you rented out to Eddie Murphy for Coming to America too? It's horrible.
It's horrible. Oh my,
The
this
place that
what?
they
Look at
the
this
place
shit.
that
You
they
just got
made
marble on your floors. What the fuck?
the place that they rented to portray a castle on TV. Yeah, that place is
For a
horrible.
prince of a country that had his own money.
Yeah, that place is horrible.
Horrible. Horrible. That's so lackluster. It's so substandard. I don't but that's
Nigga,
battle rap.
do you actually have cows on that motherfucker? You need tax breaks?
If a motherfucker own a plow, you should stop coming at their bank account.
You need tax breaks, nigga. You got a cow on your. You know what I got on my land? Dirt.
Dirt.
You
Some
need
rocks. I
tax
got some
breaks,
mulch.
nigga.
Hey, look, I'm celebrating when I put mulch out. I'm taking a step back, looking at it like, yeah, this is nice. I'm a homeowner. I edge my grass and look at it. Ooh, look at this shit. Yeah. Respectable. Never in the most immaculate I've had this motherfucker. I'm gonna do a car show.
I'm gonna do a goddamn car show. I'm gonna rent
No,
this motherfucker out to Eddie Murphy.
I'm gonna rent it out to Eddie Murphy. We gonna shoot Coming to America 2 with this motherfucker. Man, I shot a scene for a I shot a scene for a film here in the living room on the floor. And it was just because we was using the floor and I had to get shot. And I could have been shot anywhere in America. And I wanted to be comfortable. So we did the makeup for the shit here. And the floor was just there. That's the extent of the shit I shot at my house. The only
You're not
part I
coming to
got that
America
was
too.
like, yeah, this is camera ready, was the floor. And I think I got a pretty nice house. I've hosted Easter and Christmas. 2 major holidays.
Thanksgiving
There's a
too.
lot of motherfuckers here. The house is cool. Not Rick Ross cool. And
Not
Drake
Coming
said,
to America, too cool. And Drake had us all like, man, fuck that house.
yeah, I'll eat no tuna fish.
Yeah. Wasn't a deluxe apartment in the sky, nigga.
All that shit.